EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Time now for the second of 6 on this super wild card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! I take...
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. Ooh! And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They run with Cora. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
One more time with Spears. And this time he's in. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Dallas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get about 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face. Pretty sure if he had a chance to do that one all over again, Mike, that's just a simple, fair catch decision. He underestimated the ability to how fast that gunner could get down the field. They take advantage of it. Not only does he take the big hit, he coughs up the ball, and now he puts his defense right back on the field.
On the ground, it's Corum. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Corum. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Straight ahead, it's Spears. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He completes it to Marshall. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
A carry here for Spears. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go.
Prescott. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one caught by Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's Spears. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Now Prescott. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, L.A. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First down, Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And the score remains level. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Third and 5. That's taken in by Higbee. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Yeah, here we go.
Once again, it's Spears. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
17 yards on that connection. First down, Cowboys. Now it's Spears. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 26.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those...
And he's got another one! Jay Spears. Touchdown, Dallas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now a run with Cora. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, it was Marshawn Nealon there to stop it. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Here's Hardy now. We'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah!
They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
They'll run the toss to Spears. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go. I take. Here we go. 46. 46. 46.
To throw is Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
27.
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Hey, kill. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head? And
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Harris Marshall. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up. 70 Lions. 15. 5 here. Trap 60. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's into the hands of Cora. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Back to the air one more time. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. To the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.